welcome to Planners and Wine. My name is Meg.
And I am Myra. Welcome back to another week.
Yes, and
Yay.
happy August. This is not our first August episode, but it is the first time we are physically recording
Oh,
in
yeah.
August. So happy August, everybody.
Happy fall, because we count
hmm
it now.
Yeah, the
We
fall
gave y'all
started.
Summer Girlies July. We almost overtook that for real, but
We
we let
couldn't
y'all have
though.
that.
Yeah, it was too hot and
The coalition met and said the temperature was a little bit too high, so y'all can have it.
Exactly. But yeah, we are back. Feeling really good about just going on. The kids are getting back into school.
Mhm.
The weather, I don't want to give it that it's starting to cool down yet because you know how the summer likes to play games and pretend like it's leaving, but
Mhm.
then come back and you get 100-degree day out of nowhere. So I don't want to say that yet, but it's starting to feel a little bit like fall, just a little bit.
Yeah,
So I'm
it's trending
excited.
in the right direction. I would
It
say that, at
is.
least out here,
It needs
which
to
I
stay that
appreciate.
way.
Please,
That's the
kindly.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go back.
Don't go back. But yeah, it's feeling good. How has everybody's week been going? And we are joined with our amazing Patreon crew on our monthly live episode. If y'all want to get into the fun, make sure you check out our Patreon because it's so fun having these episodes where we get to talk to the Patreon crew in real time as we're recording. And yeah, guys, let me know in the chat how is everybody's week's been going. How are y'all feeling about the beginning of fall on Planners and Wine Time?
Love it. Yes, definitely drop it in the chat. These are all always my faves. I love our little sessions in between the breaks. So while y'all hear some commercials or fancy music, we
Mm-hmm.
are here chit chatting it up,
Gossiping.
uncensored,
Mm-hmm.
never to see the light of day.
There we go.
But it's a great
Mm-hmm.
community and great time. So if y'all are looking for something like that, especially as we get into cozy season and
Mm-hmm.
wanting to build cozy community. Huh. I like that. Wanting to
I
build
like
your
that.
cozy community.
That's cute.
Join us here over on the Patreon.
Period. Yeah. And in the chat, Possum Planner said, I miss my sweaters. Girl, I miss sweaters too. I miss sweaters. So I'm such a sweater girly, especially when it comes to wearing them to work and stuff. And it's been killing me not to be wearing my sweaters all summer because it's just too hot. I will burn up between walking from the parking lot to the building. I can't do it right now. But give me a
have
month.
have you noticed the youth? And I mean the youth as in like school age kids, they be wearing their hoodies all year round.
I don't know how they physically do
I
it.
don't
Yeah,
know.
they
And I'm
do.
like, y'all are going into puberty and stuff. It cannot be fresh.
Do they not
It
sweat? Like,
cannot be
what
like what
is
is
going
happening?
on?
But
Yeah,
love that for them because I do
it's
love a good
strange.
hoodie. But yeah, in
I
the
love
middle
a
of summer
hoodie.
is wild.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I thought about putting on a sweatshirt today, even though it's pretty cool in the house, and I was still like, no, I'm gonna still just put on a t-shirt. It's just still too warm. I can't do it. So,
Yeah, we
a
keep
couple
it
more.
pretty low in here, so I have to.
hmm Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
I
it
feel you.
well, you're kind of different with because I have to have my hoodie when we go to Wild and stuff too.
Yeah, Myra likes to be very
Yeah.
warm and cozy, and I like to just be comfortable. I like to be very comfortable, and I don't like sweating, so I do everything in my power to not sweat.
I love this. I feel like that needs to be on a t-shirt because that's every cozy person. It's like I
hmm
do not want to sweat.
Exactly. Julie said, ready for all the fall things, especially fall temps, girl, especially. That's the thing. And I feel like because of like the states that we're in particular, we don't get a ton of fall weather. It goes from being 80, 90 degrees to being like very, very cold very quickly. We don't get a ton of 50, 60-degree days. We get a couple of weeks at most, but I really wish that we got like a really like brisk fall, like a real fall where you don't have to wear like a coat, but you can put on like a nice jacket and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
need.
Exactly. Because I
Mhm.
it's funny because I love a hoodie, I love a
Mhm.
jacket, hate a coat.
Yeah,
Hate it.
I'm not a
Mm.
coat fan. I don't like a
Mm-mm.
coat. I will have one and I will wear one out of pure
Yeah, for
necessity.
sure. Yeah,
But
for
I'm not a
survival.
big fan of coats at all. Yeah, and since I was pregnant in the wintertime, having to find like coats that fit over my humongous belly, not fun. 0 out of 10.
How has nobody like me? I'm sure they have some somewhere, but
They
it's still
do,
not.
they do, but
It's still not
still,
comfortable.
and
I'm sure
coats are expensive in
they
general.
are, and
So
just for you
having
to
to
have it for a
buy
few
like a
months.
maternity one, yeah, for a
Yeah.
couple months, exactly. So I did it, of course, but yeah, it definitely was not. I did. I think that's like the only con to being pregnant in the
Hmm.
wintertime is wearing coats, a big ass coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I
Besides
hate
that, it was
that.
great.
Yeah, I try to strategize in the wintertime to where I just can wear a hoodie, park in the
Hmm.
garage, and don't leave the car
Yep, or
if
just
I
don't
have to
leave the
go
house
somewhere.
if I can
That
help
too.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julie said in the chat, driving with the coat on is the worst. I can't do
It's
it. As
the
soon as I get in the
worst.
car or I'll
It
the
gotta go
L
off.
and take off my coat real quick before I hop
Hmm.
in, I cannot drive in the coat.
Mm-mm.
I feel so
I know they
confined.
started to make the zippers at the bottom, like to where you can like
Yeah.
unzip it if you have one. I like the longer ones if I do have to wear a coat,
Yeah.
but it's just too much. It's too
It's too
bulky. I don't
much.
feel safe with my seatbelt on. This is such
Hmm.
a first world problem to have, but still,
Look, we can only talk about our experience. This is
exactly. But coats
okay.
suck.
Yes. We
They
are
suck.
obviously, very grateful to be in the very privileged position of having coats
Yes,
and
but they
things
still
like that.
matter.
And our feelings are valid, so we can say
Period. Yeah, very valid and
it's
a
okay. We can
concern in
bitch
our
about
life.
coats, okay? But yeah, it's not the time yet. So for now, we're just gonna bitch about how hot it is.
Yes.
But anyway, y'all, this is gonna be such a fun show. We have so many cool things to talk about. But before we get there, definitely make sure y'all are following us on all socials, especially all the Planners and Wine socials.
Mhm.
YouTube has definitely been popping off. We are so grateful for all the support that we get over there. If you're watching us on YouTube, hi.
You get to see our lovely faces, which the
Yep.
podcast world don't. And
Mhm.
if y'all are not aware, we're on schedule. So if you are listening to
Mhm.
this on Thursday when it drops, you can watch the YouTube video on Thursday when it drops as well.
Yep, exactly, exactly. And like I mentioned before, we do these live podcasts every month for our Patreon community. So if you're interested in joining in on the fun, definitely check us out over on patreon.com/planners and wine. If you're interested in working with us, check out our website, plannersandwine.com, and shoot us an email to plannersandwinepod.com. We've been talking to quite a few people lately. So it's been nice. We have some really cool things coming up that we're really, really excited about. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we really appreciate all the support.
Yes, absolutely. Kimberly said, I love y'all on YouTube. We appreciate
That
you.
deserves to be on the screen. Thank you,
Yes,
Kimberly.
period. It's been fun over there. But yeah, like you said, I am super excited for things that we have coming up. So if y'all want to work
Mm-hmm.
with us, holidays are coming. Hit us up. I know a lot of folks, especially new planner season, which we'll get to in this show too. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of y'all have a lot of things coming up. So hit us up. Let us know.
Yep. Yeah, y'all. But on that note, we're going to take a quick break. So we will be right back. All right, y'all. So we are back. And first things first, since we are in a very fall mood over here, we got to talk about the Starbucks fall menu. Okay, is this the official menu? Because I saw a TikTok that said that this was a leak. Is this a leak or is this official or both? Do you
I
know?
thought it
Do
was
we know?
official.
I thought so too. Has Starbucks posted it?
No.
Okay.
So I guess technically they ain't posted, so it ain't official, but
We're just going to work with the information that we have. And as far as
mm-hmm.
we know, this is going to be the file menu. If it updates, we will correct it, in a couple weeks. But don't come for us if this is really wrong. Okay. So first things first, we have the pumpkin spice latte returning. Obviously, the pumpkin cream cold brew, that is a fave of both of ours over here. It is
Mm-hmm.
just so freaking good. The iced pumpkin cream chai, which I'm not a huge chai girl. It's
I didn't
good,
care
but I
for
don't
it.
go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah, like if I don't have a choice but to drink a chai, I will, but it's not my go-to. And also something new is the iced apple crisp cream chai,
Now that I
non-dairy.
will try.
Okay.
That I will try. I love apple flavor stuff, and it is so frustrating.
Mhm.
Well, not really, because I do love pumpkin too. But that we
Mhm.
focus so much on pumpkins. Apple is fall too. Let Apple have their shine.
See,
And it
I
starts
think
with A at the top of the alphabet, so they should be first.
I think the thing is like Apple, yeah, I don't understand why Apple is even necessarily in the seasonal category because yes, it is fall, but apples are like all year round too. You know,
I mean, yeah, you can get them. I feel like they're the ripest during the fallish months, though.
we eat apples all year round over here, so that I do not think of them as like a seasonal fruit like watermelon, for example. You know what I'm
Yeah, I mean,
saying?
can you get watermelon year round at the
You
store?
can, but it's definitely not gonna
It's
be
not
as
taste
good.
good.
Whereas I've
Yeah.
never noticed that
Oh,
big
you
of a
never
difference
notice
in
it.
apple. I've
Yeah.
just never noticed. Yeah, so maybe. Also they have the iced apple crisp shaken espresso, oat milk, apple crisp macchiato oat milk. I'm gonna have to taste one of these apple drinks. I don't know if I've ever tasted one of these Starbucks apple drinks before. I love the smell of like apple cider and stuff. I like to drink apple cider, so I definitely
Hmm.
might taste. But I'm definitely more of a pumpkin person in the fall over apple.
Yeah, the ones that Starbucks, the Apple ones that they've dropped in the past, I was like, meh. But I think I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like macchiatos in general, so maybe it's nothing against the Apple part of it.
Yeah,
But I can't wait to try this iced apple crisp.
yeah,
But yeah. I hope
yeah.
don't let me down. Don't let me down. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, oh shit, I don't like anything Apple from Starbucks. Damn, they're gonna let me down.
Girl, why you saying all that?
I know.
You
I
was
was
just
caping for
saying
apples
justice
hard.
for apples.
Then I thought about, oh shit. Damn.
Oh my gosh. They also have some new like treats, pumpkin cream. Well, I don't know if these are new, but they might be from the past. Pumpkin cream cheese muffin, baked apple croissant, and a
Mhm.
raccoon cake pop. I think I've had that baked apple croissant before, and it was really
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Really
I've had it
delicious.
once, tried to go back for it, and it will always be sold out. Like
Mm,
unless you go
hmm
to Starbucks, like as soon as they open, you could not get it.
I'm curious to why they chose a raccoon cake pop.
Maybe
Is
they
it to
Animal Crossing friends.
like Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, where is the
Not
raccoon?
Rocket.
That's what it's given. I'm just so confused.
That was a choice.
Is a raccoon a foul animal? Like,
I
do
would
we have
say
foul
so.
animals?
I mean, they just be the trash pandas be everywhere though all season, but
You know what?
I could see it aesthetically.
Interestingly enough, for as much wildlife as we see around our home, I have never seen a raccoon around our house. Knock on wood.
Really?
I have never
Please knock on
seen
wood.
a raccoon like in our neighborhood, out and about, roadkill. I ain't seen one. So I don't
Wow.
know if they just not indigenous to this part of
No, they not.
Tennessee or what, but I have not seen any raccoons around us.
Wow. Yeah, we had to start locking up our stuff, like putting like bricks on
Yeah,
top of our trash
because
because
they were
Tom
getting
Nook
them.
and the boys have came.
Not Tom looking them.
They have came. Caught them on camera and everything. They be looking right at the camera too. Do do do
That's
do do. Just walk past.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. So yeah, I don't understand why we went raccoon for the K-pop. I
I
mean,
would
it's a
think
cute
more
K-pop
fox, maybe.
fox. I can see a
Yeah.
fox.
It
Yeah,
is cute, but
it is
it's a
cute.
choice
Yeah, exactly.
because raccoons
Um,
are adorable from afar and not in my trash. Sure.
babies. I have seen baby raccoons on TikTok, and they look very cute. Grown raccoons. Mm, 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 mm.
Do y'all have a lot of like wooded area
Hmm.
around
Yeah,
y'all? That's
behind my house.
interesting.
Because I told you we have like deer and stuff back
Yeah, I
there.
remember you saying that, but no
Deer,
raccoon is
bunnies,
wild.
cats. No raccoons
Mm.
that I've seen. Turtle. I saw a turtle one time on our road.
A turtle?
like
Was
a
that a
huge
pet?
turtle. No, it was a
Okay.
huge wild turtle crossing the street, and I was like, "Oh my god, don't hit the turtle!" Yeah, I don't know. Kimberly said raccoons are nocturnal, so you would have to look for them. Raccoon would square up on you. See, that's why I stay
They
away
would.
from them. Yeah, stay away from them.
They would. They would.
Also interesting that Starbucks also has a couple things coming. They are dropping on October 1st. And it's some new things. It is the iced pecan crunch latte oat milk and also a salted pecan cream cold foam. Those sound absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
I
Oh,
love
this site
pecan
I'm
favorite
looking at said
things.
that that's changed to September 19th.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
was just using
Allegedly.
that initial image
Yeah.
that we had saw like a few weeks ago that said October 1st. Good, because I was quite annoyed that we
Yeah,
weren't
that
getting
was in
these until
October. Like, be
October.
so for real.
It's like what?
Yeah, why we gotta wait that long? So hopefully this new date is correct, but
I
we'll
hope the
see.
new date is correct too, because those definitely sound very good. And also a mummy cookie, which sounds, on brand for spooky season, unlike the raccoon, but
Yeah.
we're gonna let them. I mean, they could have had like a scarf shaped cake pop if they wanted to do like fall, like a scarf,
That would
maybe
be
like a
hard round though.
maybe like a scarecrow.
I would even take a pumpkin.
Pumpkin was right there.
Yeah. I
Pumpkin was
mean,
right
they got
there.
in everything else. I would take that.
Yeah, pumpkin was right there. An apple.
Apple. Yeah.
Give apples some love.
Do they
So
have to be animals? Are they always animals?
the cake pops.
Yeah.
No, because usually they just look like cake pops. I think they've had specialty ones before, but I hadn't paid
Right.
that much attention to them. But I
I
don't
haven't either,
know
yeah.
if they're typically. I don't think so.
There's
Hmm.
so many more aesthetically pleasing animals though that I would consider fall. Like a fox
Like a
or a
fox.
squirrel.
Yeah. I don't want a squirrel cake pop either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we going with like? Is raccoon considered a rodent?
I don't think so, but squirrels are.
The
So,
squirrels are definitely like
yeah.
rodent to E. Sorry for anybody out there who really loves squirrels and raccoons. We're just not fans for personal reasons. Okay. I don't know.
I can't think of, I mean, other than a fox off the top of my head, something that's like when you think fall, here's the animal.
Julie
A
said a
bear.
leaf. A bear. Julie said a leaf. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But you
I
know what? Possum in the chat said raccoons are adorable and they scream fall to her. So maybe we just don't get. Maybe we just aren't the target audience for the
yeah.
raccoon cake pops.
Yeah. I think I'm a little different when what I think what animal is cute. Because a lot of people think hippos are cute, and I despise hippos
A lot of people
with
think
a
that
passion.
raccoons are cute as well,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's true. A lot of people think squirrels are cute. Yeah, so I guess if it's
What
not a
about a bird? Like a little red bird? I mean,
um
I'm
mm,
not a bird fan. Sorry, Tanya.
no.
But I just like it just seems like there's better animals to pick than raccoon, but
Yeah, I think maybe they just went for something that would be very easy to make into a cake pop. Which I mean,
yeah,
it
that's
looks
what I'm
like a
thinking round
raccoon.
stuff. It
Yeah,
does.
it's very
Yeah.
simple. It doesn't look like it was that complicated to make. So maybe they just tried to
Yeah.
find like
Yeah,
the
because
most
different shapes, you're
simplest.
gonna get some crazy looking stuff.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Have you seen the baby hippo? Those are
We
cute.
had that little Fiona. I mean, it still goes on at our
Yeah.
Cincinnati Zoo. She's
Mm-hmm.
famous. But I'm like, y'all know
Mm-hmm.
hippos kill people.
I think lions do too. I think bears too. I think lots of other things.
But we don't be like, oh my goodness, a lion. Like we like lions, but not like in an adorable sense.
That's
But I
true.
don't think people realize like how they also sloths. I love sloths, but they are vicious.
Oh, I don't like sloths. They creep me out. They're so slow.
They got
They
three
creep me out.
fingers.
Yeah, they exactly. That's so creepy.
But
Julie
yeah, it's
said
just
hippos are evil.
they are evil, and I think like maybe it's because I'm from Cincinnati and we had this whole
Yeah.
campaign about Fiona and how adorable she is. I'm like, no, that gives kids the impression that They're not vicious animals when
dangerous.
they are.
I think zoos do that anyway, of giving kids the impression that like animals are not dangerous.
Which they do the world a disservice with that.
They do. They do. Not to
Like
say that they're not important in some cases, but I don't
yeah,
know. Yeah.
yeah, the whole campaign of the adorableness is just wild, especially
We
with it
don't have
being
to get
so random.
into the
It's like
political correctness of a zoo. Okay. That's just a conversation for maybe a shot episode.
deep diving into why we got beef with zoos.
Exactly.
Little beef,
Exactly.
because I do like it, but still, you know.
Me too. Me too. But yeah, follow me at Starbucks. Lots of cool things that we are very excited about. And hot take. I am not a big fan of Starbucks outside of the fall. Their fall menu just hits different. It is
It
the
does.
best drinks they offer all year. And I have recently discovered that the rest of the, 9 months, 7 months of the year, I'm just not a huge like Starbucks is just not my go to get coffee outside of the fall. I just don't like it. I think there are way better places to get coffee. It's my hot
Yeah, they
take.
used to have a really good summer menu, but it's been maybe 3, 4 years at this point where I'm like, oh my God, not that
Mm-hmm.
many, but still, it's been a while
It's been a couple years,
since
yeah.
I'm like, oh, like it's kind of stale. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but like Duncan has been hitting every
Dunkin' be hidden.
season.
Mm-hmm.
They be coming with some heat, like,
They
and I
do.
think that's why this menu is so stacked because usually we don't get this many stuff.
Yeah, I think Starbucks is definitely trying to make a
Yeah,
comeback because they have definitely been slacking, and it's a lot of other coffee places like Dunkin' that are really some good competition for them. Because
yeah,
when
they
it
can't
even when
go
it
on
just
name no more.
Yeah, when it just comes down to coffee, like Starbucks is just not consistent enough for me because I'll try a new drink, it'll be delicious. I'll get it the next day. Somebody different has made it, and it's disgusting. There is just no consistency with Starbucks drinks to me. Whereas with Dunkin', if I get a drink, for the most part, it's gonna taste the same no matter when I get it, no matter who made it. It's just way more consistent for some reason.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that has been recent because that was because I do think by taste Dunkin' is better.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I would go to Starbucks, I felt like my drinks were consistent. But within for me, like the past year, maybe two
Mm-hmm.
years,
It's really been a
it
past
just
year or
had
so.
it's hit or
Yep.
miss,
Agreed.
which that sucks for y'all.
Agreed. It
Y'all,
sucks.
hopefully this fall menu y'all come back because y'all need it. Y'all down bad.
Because what is the drink they have this summer? Is it like a s'mores cold brew or something like that? What is it? What is
Dunkin',
it this summer? No, Starbucks. They have a
oh, like a
new
macadamian or something like
Yeah,
that. I
it's
can't.
that one.
Yeah.
It's that macadamia one. The first day I got it when it first came out, it was so good. I really loved it. I didn't do anything to it. I just got it as it was, and it was so good. Told my husband about it and everything. He got it, and he was like, "Are you trying to make the right drink?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I got it again, and it was horrible. And I was like, "Okay, maybe it was just a bad day." Got it again, and it was bad again. So I was like, "Okay, so the fluke was when it was good, apparently."
Yeah, because it's more
And I
times
was
bad than
so,
good.
yeah, I was so annoyed. I was like, I'm wasting my money. Because then that's the thing. I feel like if a Dunkin' drink isn't great, you can still like drink it.
Yeah, you can still
If a
get through it.
if a Starbucks drink is not good, you gotta throw it away. It's not even worth your time. Like you can't. It's either it's just there's just no in between. Either a Starbucks drink is really good or it's really bad.
Or it's
That's it.
not. Yeah,
So
yeah. They need to.
yeah. And that's
Y'all
another
down
thing
bad.
Nori brought up. Dunkin' is on it. Their new egg sandwich is delicious. Food at Dunkin' is it's better. They got more
It's
food of it
yeah.
as well. So I'm just saying.
That is true.
I'm
That
just
is true.
saying.
I don't really get too many food items from Starbucks for real.
I like their it's like their potato chive bites or whatever those are. Those are
Oh, I never had
delicious.
those.
Those are really good,
I have
and
to
they have
try
been
it.
consistently good. Sometimes they're sold out of them, but those are really, really good. Yeah, everybody in the chat said Dunkin' is consistent. Kimberly said Dunkin' had a chocolate cold brew. I miss it. Oh, I bet it was good too.
That sound good. Their s'mores one that they have right now is really good.
That's who has the s'mores one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is good. Yeah, so no, we may be team Dunkin' over here.
Also cheaper.
Starbucks. It, You know what? That's really it, Myra.
It's cheaper.
Because you're never going to be able to get coffee from Starbucks for like $4, whereas it's
Mm-mm.
extremely possible to get coffee from Dunkin' for like $4.
Yeah, and if you get the app, they always pop some free
Always
stuff or lower the price on stuff.
deals,
Yeah.
points that don't expire in 2 weeks, like
Mm-hmm.
some people. Starbucks. I hope y'all come with it this fall because it's not looking
Yeah,
too
make
good.
us eat our words. We'll definitely
Okay,
report back for
we
sure. Like we'll
will.
try it, but
Exactly.
yeah,
You know
it's
what?
been a while. Y'all got to get it together.
And for consistency's sake, we got to get every drink at least twice before we report back because y'all be
That's
trying to play.
fair.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair. But anyway, we can talk about this all day. We can talk about this all day. Since the past 2 weeks, Cardi B has also officially announced her third baby and also filed for divorce. We did talk about this in July because there was some speculation about a
Yeah.
possible another pregnancy and also a impending divorce. So both of those things have been confirmed. And Cardi, I just want you to be happy, girl. And if it's without that man, then do what you got to do. You definitely got the money and the means and the support around you to be able to do it. So just go for it because your piece is everything. And girl, I just back and forth. At least just don't tell us no more. Don't tell us no more if you change your mind. Okay.
Yeah, Cardi to me is like that little cousin that just keep constantly being in the same
Mm-hmm.
stupid relationship. And you get to the point where you, like you said, just do not tell me. I
You
don't
tired.
care. When is the music dropping?
When is the music dropping?
Cause I can't go back and forth with you no more. I just can't. Cause she's done filed for divorce before.
Yeah, she has. Mm-hmm.
So I tell me when the music is dropping.
Yeah, and it seems to be the same issue. Apparently, Offset can just not be faithful to save his life, so he don't need to be nobody's husband. Call it a day, girl.
Yeah.
Call it a day. If that's your deal breaker, if you're not willing to deal with that, which I don't think you should be, but that's none of my business,
Right.
then you need to just because he's clearly not going to change. He's clearly not going to change.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's been the same thing for years at this
Mm-hmm.
point. It makes me wonder if she's one of those type of people who's like, I want to keep my family together, but
Probably.
it can't be. And she
Yeah.
loved them kids. She loved his kids.
Which is
You
fair.
know, it's
I
yeah,
totally
I
get
get
that.
it.
But at what point is he gonna want to keep his family together?
Can't force them.
Exactly. So
It just sucks.
hopefully he don't do all that stuff that he was doing last time where he was like popping up at her
Cringe.
concerts and stuff like that. It was like public, it was like he was like trying to like publicly like force her to be back with him by
Mm-hmm.
using the public's investment in their relationship
Right.
and doing all this stuff. Like, don't do that. That's not cool. You
Mm-mm.
can't even say faithful. Don't do all that.
I don't think you can do that a second time around anyway.
No, it's
Without the
not
public
cute.
even being like,
It
what is you
really wasn't
doing?
cute
Yeah.
the first
It was
time.
not.
So
It
it's
was not.
really not cute now. It's a
Mm-mm.
very much not cute. Mm-mm. But
I
best
wish
of
her the
luck
best though.
to
Yeah.
her. I haven't heard about Nicki Minaj and her because I think we had heard rumblings about well not heard, but she had put out there like on Twitter and stuff that she was leaving her man. I hadn't heard anything about that though.
Yeah.
So I
Nikki's
wonder.
been quite quiet, honestly.
That's probably best,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting, but
Yeah,
I
interesting.
we'll
You know,
see. Hopefully
and
she
you
get
know
away from
what?
him too.
And I feel like all the rap girls should try to be more like Meg Thee Stallion, who is
Oh,
living her best
period.
life, and she don't have these man problems that we know of. She is
Yeah,
just
that we
living
know
her
of.
best life.
And you know what? I love that.
Mm-hmm.
She may be having it, put it in the music.
It ain't none of our business.
But I feel
Exactly.
like Meg takes the Beyonce approach to her personal life.
She really does.
Not to the extreme, because she still be
Yeah.
on Instagram Live and stuff like that. We still hear
Mm-hmm.
from her. But I feel like she's definitely, especially since all that drama and stuff from 2020 with old short Canadian,
Mm-hmm.
she's definitely taken the Beyonce approach. And I love that.
Truly.
That's best for her mental health.
And ours. Because I just want the
True.
music. You know what I'm saying? You can be cute on Instagram and stuff. also, and showing up and showing out when it matters, like at
Mm-hmm.
Kamala Harris's rally in Atlanta. That's what I want to see for my faves. That type of stuff,
And that
not
was
divorce
so
drama and
cool.
stuff. It was so
That was
cool.
so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a lot of people
Loved
had
it.
shit to say about that. It this the thing. It don't matter. It does
That's
not
fine.
matter. Meg, Cardi, Nicki, whatever. People are gonna have shit to say about whatever you do. So you might
Mm-hmm.
as well put the boundaries in place to protect your own goddamn peace
Mm-hmm.
and leave the rest of the world out of it. Unless
And
you
do
getting a
what you want.
check.
And do what you want to do. Yep.
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 Yep. Put in the music and get
Totally
paid
agree.
for it.
Totally agree. Okay, so it was also announced that Squid Games, the insanely huge Netflix show that like blew up in 2020, is coming back for a second and a third season. The third season will be the last season. All I have to say is I hope they are filming the second and third season back to back because we don't have time to wait another 4 years for season three. Like streaming has ruined television. And I can go on and on about that, but waiting 4 years between the season of a show is actually crazy. And what I can say about Squid Games is at least we weren't really aware that we were even going to get a second season. It's been kind of up in the air anyway, so nobody was really waiting on it, which I think
Mm-hmm.
is better than it is with most shows where you know you're going to get another season. You just have no idea when it's coming. So I
Yeah.
wasn't really waiting on another season of Squid Games because the story was kind of complete in the first season. I am happy that there's more coming because I was, with the rest of the world and I was totally obsessed with it. Did you watch it too?
Yeah, yeah, I know at the end of the first season they kind of left the door open, but if it
It
was a
wasn't
possibility
set in
that it did,
stone.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
could see it wrapping up
Mm-hmm.
if we never got it again, but
Exactly.
they would be silly not to capitalize off of that Squid
That's why
Game
I'm
hype.
like,
Yeah,
why did it take so long?
probably pandemic.
They can't keep
Cause
using the
didn't that come out
pandy.
during the
We can't use
pandemic?
the pandy for an excuse for everything forever. Yes, it did.
They probably
But
pushed
we
stuff
cannot.
back, but I'm curious, like, and it's on Netflix, correct? But it's technically a
Mhm.
Korean show, right? Is it Korea?
Girl, don't give me the line. I'm not sure about
Yeah,
like
I
the
had to.
production
Yeah,
side of that, how much Netflix is involved or whatever.
yeah, because I'm sure
Um,
Netflix is just the vessel. Like they just buy the rights to whatever it is.
mm-hmm.
Um, but my thing is, I would rather y'all just say, "Hey, season 2 is coming out," and even though y'all know season 3 will be the final, don't tell me until it's ready.
I know,
Six
just put it
months.
out. Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly. Nori said in the chat, Meg's ex embarrassed her too. Part was no, Meg's ex embarrassed himself. Meg did not
That
put
is
into
true.
that.
But
Okay.
she also did that too. I feel like she was just like, not going
She
to
put it
say
in the
too much
music
about it.
and
Yeah,
walked
put in a
away.
song and walked away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what we saying, girl. Exactly. Because you can't help somebody trying to embarrass you. But yeah, you just
Yeah.
gotta let them embarrass themselves. Julie said, even 2 years for next season is too much. I know. I mean, with network television, we get a season from like August to like April, and then come August again, we get another season. And I'm not saying that it has to be like that demanding, because I'm sure that's probably a lot on those people like schedules, and they can't
Mm-hmm.
really do anything else. But I mean, this other model that we're dealing with, where we're literally waiting years between seasons, is insane. Like House of the Dragon just ended. We're not getting another season of that until probably 2026. That's insane. For 8 episodes. Like a year and a half to 2 years. It's crazy. I
Yeah, I
don't
just feel like
I
it could be a
don't
better balance. I'm okay with waiting on
exactly.
things for it to be quality because I know quality does take time, but 2 years is wild. And
Too many.
for it is Korean. Squid Games is Korean.
Gotcha.
Just that way. I had to
Thank you
look
for
it up. It
that.
was gonna bother me. But yeah, I just feel like it could be a better balance. Like I want the
Mm-hmm.
quality. Obviously, that's why we're here and that's why we love these shows, but 2 years, my God.
It's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I know. I think I really like The Handmaid's Tale, and I think the last time we got a new season of that was like 2022 or 2023. One of them. Don't even know. We know there is another season coming. Have
Hmm.
no idea when it's actually happening. There's just been so much speculation about it, and it's just actually ridiculous. I think, come on, a year. I think while the new season is airing, can y'all like be like filming the next season? Like, what is the hold up?
I wish we knew like the behind the scenes of that to make it make sense. Because on the outside looking in, it just doesn't comprehend to me why it takes so long.
I wish we knew too. I wish, because my thing is like, even from their perspective, I don't get why. Because like, are they trying to build up the hype? Do they not realize that, yeah, like the hype may be somewhat built up, but you also are losing a lot of people. Some people are not willing to keep watching the show 2-3 years before a season, between the seasons. So you are losing people as well. So I don't really understand it. I really don't
It
understand
may
it.
balance out because social media does hype some shit up though.
It
To where you
does.
just like, I don't even care no more. But if you're actively on socials, you might be intrigued a bit. But I don't
Maybe.
know. Yeah,
But
I
it's
don't know.
it's hard for me to believe Handmaid's Tale is getting any new viewers after like 10 years of 4 seasons or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Like
It's too
it's been
close.
insane.
Too
It's been
close to home for
insane.
me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's that.
So,
But yeah. Oh, also we got a lot of new announcements about having more sequels. We're getting a Incredibles 3, a Toy Story 5, and also a Hercules live musical. Full disclosure, the one I'm the most excited about is the Hercules live musical because I freaking love the Hercules cartoon that we got from Disney. And the music is like, it's one of the best Disney soundtracks.
oh yeah,
Top
they ate
five
with that.
for
Yeah.
sure. For
Mm-hmm.
sure. So I'm very excited. And we got to see a little preview of the guy playing Hercules. His voice is amazing. And the muses.
The
Eight
muses.
down. Eight down. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm also really excited about Incredibles 3. I like Incredibles. I think the one I'm least excited about is probably Toy Story 5. I
Yeah, let's
love
wrap
Toy
it up.
Story, but it's been a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. We love Buzz. We love Woody and them. But we gotta wrap it up. And
And
this is from us. Like Toy Story was our jam.
truly, truly.
That's our generation of stuff. But like, come on.
Because the thing with Toy Story to me is every Toy Story feels like it should be the last one. The way they
Mm-hmm.
wrap it up so nicely, they have you crying, boo-hooing. It's always so emotional at the end, especially the end of the third one and the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we opening this wound again? Because we know y'all gonna crush us again with the end of 5. Like, it's too
But
much.
yeah, let's do
Emotionally, it's
something
a
else.
lot. It's a lot.
Exactly. It is a lot. But I agree. I think I am the most excited for Incredibles 3 though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um
love it.
that's my jam. Incredibles is so
It's
good,
so
man.
good.
So
It's so
good. That's
good.
something I didn't mind waiting on, boy.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah, and then I mean, so we're also obviously this year we're going to get a Moana 2. Really excited about
mm-hmm.
that. Love Moana. Getting a sequel to Beetlejuice, which I never expected to happen. That was really out of nowhere, but I'm excited about it. So that's gonna be out like within the next like month or so.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Some good
Yeah.
things coming. Yeah. I'm excited. Is Moana
Okay.
Pixar or is that more Disney? That's Disney, ain't it?
It's Disney, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, excited. I heard they were doing adding some new stuff to the amusement parks too, so
Oh
that's
yeah.
cool.
It's gonna be like a whole like villains section. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's insane. Like that's because I can't
I think
remember the one ins and out of all of it. I just know it's gonna be way more expensive to go. Whatever.
it was gonna be
But
more expensive to go regardless.
regardless,
So yeah.
the villains part. Oh yeah, that's gonna eat. That's gonna eat big
Yeah.
time. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna ride the rides, but I'm gonna look at them.
I mean, I feel like the experience is more better.
Just be in there.
Particularly with Disney,
Exactly.
Universal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the experience there too than the rides. The rides is just okay.
Yeah.
But
We'll take your word for it.
oh yeah, I guess
I'm never going to know. I'm never going to know.
never. But yeah, I'm excited for all the new stuff to come, especially with the kiddo getting older.
I
I would
know.
love back
Mm-hmm.
to Disney once he's like 7, 8 feel like you'll appreciate it more.
Yes. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, Julie said movies are back. Girl, movies are back big time because we also got an announcement over more Marvel movies coming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be very exciting. I love the movies. And we gotta keep the
Again,
movies
another thing
alive.
that's experience. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, since the pandemic, I know a lot of folks upgraded their homes and have full like theaters in their living
Yeah,
rooms or whatever. But like, nothing beats that movie going experience, that popcorn
that's so true.
smell, that massive scream that makes you feel like you are there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope the movies truly come back, the industry itself truly come back and can
Me too.
recover.
Have you
Yeah.
been in one of those theaters where like it's like interactive, where you like move in and you get like a splash of water and all that? Have you been in a theater for that?
We don't. I don't think we have any close. I have seen them though. I would love
Mm-hmm.
to do that. Chuck would never. I had to go with somebody else.
We went. I cannot remember for the life of me what movie it was. I'm gonna have to ask Dallas, but we went to it in Nashville maybe like a year or two ago. Girl, I really thought I was on a roller coaster for a second. It was moving. I was getting a little wet. It was a lot, but it was fun. I feel like if you really want to focus on the movie, do not go see it that way. I
Yeah.
suggest going to see it and then going to see that for like your second viewing or
Yeah.
something like that. Because I feel like I missed a lot because I was distracted. Like, I don't even remember what movie it was because of everything that was going on. But it was a cool experience.
Yeah. I think doing something like that for like Twisters would be really cool.
Yes.
Like, not that I care about the plot line, like that experience just would be cool.
Exactly. It would
Yeah.
be crazy for Twisters. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would. It would. Before we wrap up this part of the show, we definitely gotta talk about the Olympics and the fact that it's officially over. I know that today is the last day. I don't know if all the events have happened yet. I
Don't
don't
give
know.
me the line.
I don't
I
know if other events are happening. All I know is both
Yeah.
men's and women's basketball have taken place. USA brought
Mhm.
it home again, which was so exciting. I was
So
watching the women's
exciting.
this morning,
Yeah.
and I was just praying that we did not go to overtime because I don't like it. It's too much anxiety in the game. I'm so against overtime.
In life, at work, in the game, just period.
Just end
Yeah.
it. Just end it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. I mean, we just have some of the best athletes in the world.
Mhm.
Everybody just did such a fantastic job. And somebody said that the USA teams were playing like we were playing for fighting for our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And I can't unsee it because we was going so hard. We were
We
going
were.
so
Them
hard.
games were so freaking exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah. But I love that we took that home. And both from France or against France, which is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
I know. I know. So crazy. I mean, and track and field was super exciting to
Mhm.
see. We got to see Sha'Carri get her gold and all
Mhm.
the other women on the USA teams. Oh, they were so good. Obviously, gymnastics was fantastic, even though it's a little bit of controversy right now. Shout
Mhm.
out to Jordan Childs. We love her. She is always going to be a winner in our eyes, no matter what happens with this ghetto system. But we're not going to get too far into it
Yeah, not too
because
far into it because
it's a lot.
still black women dominated.
Indeed.
Name it.
Indeed.
It was
Mm-hmm.
so good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Kirsten said get ready to do it again in 2 weeks for the Para Olympics. Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true. I'm
Is
glad we
that
got a little
also in
break.
Paris?
That's a good question. Let us know in
Look,
the
we don't be
chat.
knowing.
We don't be knowing for
We don't
real.
be
Okay.
knowing.
I didn't know this one was in Paris since it started. Okay. Well, I knew this one was in Paris only because they started talking about them people having to swim in that river, that shitty river. Apparently, no
Yeah.
shade to any of my French people, but this is what everybody is saying, that river is gross. I'm not trying to be shady.
They probably know. If they French, they like,
Look, if it's as bad as swimming in the Mississippi River would be, count me out. Count
Immediately
me
no.
out.
Yeah.
Immediately no.
Yeah. It is
Mm-mm.
also in France. August 28th is the start of it. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
glad for the break too, because it does
Yeah.
consume you. The
For
Olympics
no,
consumes you.
consume. Like I feel like I haven't been able to focus on much else because I was all wrapped up in Love Island. I started a Scandal rewatch. The Olympics is going on. My po baby Big Brother has really taken the back seat. I need to get
I
back
am
on Big Brother.
so upset with you on that.
How you
How you gonna get me addicted to this stuff and leave me like
I'm
this?
not trying to. I'm too distracted. It's been too much good TV this summer. I'm
It
just
has
so
been a lot.
distracted. And then with everything going on, like with politics and stuff, oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. It's
Oh,
been
it's yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's just
It's been a lot going on.
yeah.
So you are forgiven.
I'm
But
coming back.
yeah,
I'm coming
I
back. I
know. Yeah.
promise. I'm coming back. But yeah, y'all, so many exciting things happening. I just can't wait to see what else comes up in the fall. But on
Oh,
that
the
note, we're gonna
DNC is coming. Forgot
girl.
too.
Oh, you know what, Myra, you might have to give me till September to really be
I
able to
know.
get into Big
Yeah.
Brother because the DNC. I've
That's
never been
gonna
this excited. I've never been this excited for one.
is yeah. I've never either. August 9th to the
Chills.
22nd, if y'all are curious.
Chills. I cannot wait to see the 19th.
What'd I say? The
I
9th?
think you said the
19th, yeah.
9th. Yeah.
My
I was like, the
bad.
9th? So it started. Oh shit, let me get out this
No.
podcast. But yeah, I am so excited to see that because a certain orange man is going to be on Truth Social losing his shit.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Chills.
can't wait, yeah.
Actual chills. But yeah, on that note, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back to talk about some planner stuff. All right, y'all. So we are back. We have a few new planner releases to talk about before we wrap up the show. Happy Planner came out with a Beetlejuice Be Happy box, and I'm pissed because why was it a Be Happy box?
I wasn't prepared.
You wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. I would have loved if this was just a collection because honestly, like 98% of the stuff in that box
Mm-hmm.
live without.
Yeah.
Live without. Did not
Yeah.
need. It's
And
such
they knew
Be
that.
Happy boxes are such a cash grab.
It's such a cash grab. They trying to get this stuff off the shelf. I feel like they knew that this collection was mid. So they was like, let's just make it a Be Happy box so everybody is forced to buy
Forced to buy
everything.
everything. Because
When
the
we just want
girls
the
only
stickers.
really want the stickers.
I know.
They could have to
That
have
was
a
disappointing.
planner and a notebook in it. I hate that we have this section. It's starting to become how did Happy Planner fuck up today's section? But God,
Really
y'all
is.
keep
It
missing the
really
mark.
They do. They really
Y'all
do.
keep missing the mark. It was
I
right there.
know.
We love Beetlejuice. We want to
We
buy
do.
this.
I did, but once I saw it was a Be Happy box, I didn't even think twice. I didn't even look at it. I was like, "Oh, that's not for me." I didn't even know it was a planner and a notebook in it until you told me, because that's how much I didn't pay attention to it at that point. I was like, "Oh, that's not for me. I'm not buying a whole damn box." So I got these random accessories all over my office that I'm not going to use. No,
Yeah,
no.
like it came with like a patch and of
Mm-mm.
course a sticker book, which, I think they did well with the sticker book. Looks pretty
That's
cool.
all we wanted.
That's all we
That's all we
want. I'm
wanted.
sure I probably would have bought a notebook too.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. A notebook would have been cute, exactly. But
yeah,
all
but
of it,
individually for $55, it's just in this economy, Happy Planner, we ain't got it.
we ain't got it.
We ain't
We
got
ain't
it for
got
stuff
it.
we definitely ain't gonna use.
Mm-mm.
I'm not mad at the colors or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all know I love anything green at this point.
Period.
But
As you should.
it's just like I don't go to Happy Planner for washi rows. Come with 3 washi rows. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
another planny pack or whatever they're called. A pen, no. Um, bookmark, sticky notes that probably ain't even that sticky and that awkward
Yeah.
like frame, not frame, mirror size is just weird. It just
It's a whole lot of nothing for me.
I wish these were individually listed, but they
I
know they
agree.
probably wouldn't have sold half the shit if
And
they
they
did
wouldn't
that.
have. They wouldn't have. That's it. Exactly. Exactly. So
We'll see. I mean, it's still, and it's been released what 4 or 5 days at this point. It's
mm-hmm.
still available, as of what, Sunday the 11th. So
And
I'm
the Be
wondering if
Happy
it's gonna.
boxes used to fly off the shelf.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's
Truly.
gonna be one that is on sale eventually.
Because that happens as well a lot
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah, $55 is steep.
I can't.
I can't tell when it's a dated 12-month planner. I don't know when it starts. It doesn't say on this.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Maybe it's just a 2025 planner. That's what I would guess because it wouldn't
Yeah,
make
it's
sense for it to be
2025.
July. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
But
mean,
damn, I can't even use a planner until next year.
why?
This
Okay,
was be the perfect time for it to be undated planner.
that's
Like
true.
they don't get it right.
Agreed. Agreed.
We really
Yeah.
want you to. If y'all are listening, we really want y'all to get it right. But like these obvious cash grabs of these Be Happy box gotta
Mm-hmm.
stop.
They got to
Like
stop.
we not buying it, and as you can see, y'all know y'all stuff used to fly off the shelves. We're
Mm-hmm.
not buying stuff if we're not going to be using at least 50% of it.
At least
At least
50%.
50% of it, because it's
Mm-hmm.
just the era that we in. Of course, I'm sure they got people who bought it who are just diehard Happy Planner friends. You always have that with any brand, but as a mass, like we're being way more intentional with what we're buying when it comes to this planner stuff.
As we should. As we should.
Wild.
Anyway,
Give it time, it will clear itself. Like
it
that's
will.
what.
That's a
Well,
good
yeah.
point, Nori. Exactly. Okay, also Notique is coming out with some new travel folios. I'm not 100% sure if these are out yet. They will be available in a slim travel folio, expandable to 5 notebooks, and also a A6 Euro travel folio that fits up to a 38mm disc or 5 notebooks. And there will also be a surprise size that is coming out, and these are really pretty. They're in like color like black and like a camel color. These look really, really gorgeous. I'm so excited to see some more new stuff from Notique coming.
Yes, I've been patiently waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. I love the camo. Is it called camo? The color, or is it
It's
camel?
camel.
Okay, camel.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, camo is giving more green, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I do like that color.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm excited. I'm always excited to see newer things to come. I have also, speaking of Notique, because I am on her email mailing list and I do check her.
I
I
was
love
just
that
about to
she
bring
does
that
that.
up.
Oh, go ahead, go
Yes.
ahead, go ahead.
Oh no. The big anniversary box that was you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is available to her subscription subscribers. This is the 5th anniversary box from the Elegant Lifestyle subscription. The fall edition features the dual tone collection of totes and functional backpacks. Y'all, we got a sneak peek of these when we were at Notique last September. So good. And in this box, I believe you get 2 or 3. I believe it's 3 items that you would get in this box. So you could get all 3, which is absolutely insane. It's a really good value. This is not an ad. We just love Notique and
Mm-hmm.
VJ so much that we had to mention those things. So definitely, if you're not on her email list, make sure you go to notique.com and sign up for it so you can see all the new things. And also, this anniversary box is really, really, really good. It's
Really
really
good.
good.
She also mentioned that
Mm-hmm.
they're having their first license deal. We
Ooh.
don't know where, but it will her product will debut in one of the largest retailers in the US. So she has it. You know how I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say no T. You know how VJB. She keep
Mm-hmm.
her cards close. She used the
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce method. So
Period.
we don't know.
Less
We don't
talking,
know where,
more
but
doing. You
she
just see
did
it.
mention it will
Ooh.
be when she's ready to say and can say, she will let us know. But I'm really
Ooh.
excited.
Okay.
Really, really excited.
I think we need to have VJ on the podcast again to talk about all these things. Okay. I think it needs to happen expeditiously.
Yeah.
That is
Hi
so
Key. We need to
exciting.
forward this email with the highlight in that part. Like,
What's
when you
up?
ready, can you come?
Okay, what's going on? What's
Let
the
me write a
tea?
note because I am gonna do that. I am gonna do that
Yes.
because
We. Mm-hmm.
excuse me.
Hi.
You know we gotta have a moment.
We have to. We have to. So that is so exciting. Love No Take Down. Cannot wait to
Yes.
see all the cool things that come and just to see what about this retailer. Like we need to know. We need to know more. So
I
I,
think
I'm
is
excited.
Notique will definitely blow up on
Mm-hmm.
a that's all they need is that bigger, wider audience
Mm-hmm.
is gonna take off.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Also, we have some new 2025 release announcements from Sterling Inc. I don't know all the details of this because I really didn't look at everything. I'm looking I'm on the Instagram page right now
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out have they gave us dates and all those things yet? Do you know those yet? Or does anybody in the
Um,
chat know? I know they have some new planner sizes coming. They're gonna have B5, B6 Slim, and Pocket with their 2025 collection, which is huge. They're expanding their sizes. And Possum said no dates and prices yet. I think that's for Sterling Ink. And Julie said she saw a new color. Ooh.
oh yeah, some Murberry, I think that's what they said. Yeah, Murberry is a new color.
Is that
Um,
like a mauve or
okay, it's like a plum. It looks like a plumish kind of color.
oh nice. Okay, yeah,
Cute.
Possum said that too. That sounds cute.
Yeah,
I haven't tried a Sterling Ink planner yet. I think that's one of the only brands that I can honestly say I don't think I've tried any of the planners as of yet. I've come really close to buying one, but I have not pulled the trigger. So who knows? Maybe I'll get one for 2025. I'm
I
just
did
trying
it
not to
for like
overwhelm myself.
weeks. Yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing, especially with the this type of paper planners. I feel like I just start
Mm-hmm.
buying shit and not figuring out exactly what I need and what I want to use it for because they're so good.
I know, I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. And it's almost Advent box time. I saw that the sticker party has her Advent boxes. She has two Advent boxes, a Swiftmas Advent for all the Swifties, and also her book Advent. Those are available to start purchasing now. I love a queen who is ahead of the curve. Okay. I love that we're talking about Advents in August because here's the thing with Advents, most of these brands like they're just kind of made to order. Like they're gonna buy them based on how many people are pre-ordering them. They might have a few obviously left over that they can sell to
Mm-hmm.
people, but you really get a big advantage and a big discount if you get these earlier than later, especially with the sticker party. So I'm excited that she has already made hers available to purchase, and then you'll get them in November. I love the planning. I love the planning.
Oh, sticker party be on it.
Mm-hmm.
Merch shop
Mm-hmm.
with the wild merch too. They be on it over
Mm-hmm.
there.
Shout out to Erica. Erica don't play.
Shout out to
Erica don't
Erica.
play.
I have been
Love
using them
it.
BB stickers too.
Oh yay! I'm glad.
But
I'm so glad.
yeah, she be on it
Mm-hmm.
over there. If you want your stuff timely, and she's in Canada, so no
Mm-hmm.
excuse, American shops. I got
Mm-hmm.
my stuff in like 5 days.
So she can do it. What
And
I
she
do it?
released the BB stuff like a few days after the season started.
She
And I
did
had it before the
expeditiously.
second person went out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, but
And with
no
the BB
shade, but
season, it's
shade.
crazy because she don't even know the cast until
Until
like
like a few
a
days
day or
before.
four or
Yeah.
two before the season starts. So then she has to create the artwork that has their faces and
Mm-hmm.
names on it. To that turn, her turnaround is crazy. Erica got more hours in a day, like Beyonce. I'm convinced.
I'm
I'm
convinced.
convinced.
I'm convinced. I feel like Erica is the epitome of if he wanted to, he could.
Oh well, and the
When it
as
comes
in
to planners,
for a planner shop, truly, truly,
she
I love
be
it.
getting the stuff out and into your doorstep with the
Period.
swiftness.
And will. That's why she is Swifty.
That's why
That's
she
why
is
she is
Swifty.
Swifty because she's Swift.
She is Swift.
Okay, I love it. We need to hit Erica up. She might need
I
to use this as
know.
an ad or something.
Yeah.
This is not an ad. We just love her.
She just have good quality stuff and
Period.
gives it to you very quickly. But I did
Expedition.
find a date for the Sterling Ink planners. Pricing
Okay.
and everything will be revealed on September 1st. So look out for that, where you can get
Nice.
all the prices and all the details.
Okay. I see them being slick, basically the same timing as Hobonichi. The Tomo River
What?
Paper girls don't play,
They don't
okay? These
play.
shops will compete. It's the Olympics over there. I love it.
Especially for our demographic. Because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the diehard Hobonichi girls are going to get Hobonichi regardless. But
Truly.
the planner side
We're
with that
flexible.
Hobonichi paper, they be on it. They like,
And
we got you.
we love having stuff 4 months before the year start. So the quicker you can give me
Oh
my
yes.
ish, the better. Which I do appreciate about Hobonichi. I can say, even though they do this extremely long, month-long rollout,
Mm-hmm.
once you order your planners, even if you order them from the Hobonichi site, you're gonna get them within a week or so and have them so far ahead of the year starting. So I definitely really
Yeah, I
appreciate
think
that.
Sterling Ink is probably doing that too because it's bold letters that there's no pre-order.
Oh,
So that sound like to me like it's gonna be ready once you get the
that's
date on September
that's what it
1st,
sounds like
like
to me.
Hobonichi is.
That's what it sounds like to me too. Ooh, stay ready so you have to get ready. You heard it here first. Don't say we didn't tell y'all it was coming. Don't say we didn't. But yeah, y'all, this has been such a fun episode.
Yes.
I actually had fun talking about planner stuff, so that was great.
You know
We
what?
went
I do love this time of year when it comes to
to
planning
too.
stuff.
I
You know,
do
it's
too.
such an exciting time.
Mm-hmm. So
Annual
much
launch
coming.
season, I guess.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So many fun things coming. Be on the lookout if you are in our Patreon for our August bonus episode. We're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
recording that soon. And yeah, it's just a fun time of year. So hopefully we can do some fun things with you guys for the holidays too. Shout out to the Patreon crew. Thank y'all so much. So many of y'all come to each and every one of our live podcasts. Or if this is your first time tuning in, we just appreciate you guys' support and all our listeners out there.
Yes.
Y'all are the best.
Truly, truly best. And shout out to the y'all over on YouTube watching. We really
Yes.
appreciate y'all and being in the comments. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
don't know the leaving a comment does amazing things to content creators.
Truly.
Because sometimes it does feel like you're just putting stuff out there into the void. So if
Yeah.
you felt something or wanted to comment on something or thought something was funny, drop it in the comments.
Yep. Yep. Like we always
The feedback
say,
does a lot.
live tweet. As you are
Yes.
listening to the episode, write a comment every time you got something to say. Instead of say it out loud, but then write it. And feel free to, leave several. Just don't be an asshole. That's all we
That's
ask.
it. That's it. That's it. So we appreciate
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much. We will talk to y'all soon.
Bye, guys.